Hello everyone, J-Man Major 12 here, and I just wanted to actually just do another Let's Talk video. These are like, I just love doing these to get my thoughts on the internet, and ever since the best one I ever did was the Tekken 8 one, and I just really like putting my thoughts on out there, but this one is not going to be like that one, because I think that was scripted, I believe it was, like most of it at least was scripted, right? This one is kind of off scripted, right? Off scripted. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's off script, so I'm just going off with the top of my head. I'm just talking. But I just want to talk about Tilix KO and how I am definitely in love with this game, bro. Oh my gosh, I can't wait until this comes out, but if I had to be real, I expect the game to come out next year, not even the middle next year, I think late next year. And if it's not late next year, then I say early, man, early 2026, because I don't know the progress they're making. Obviously, they're not showing us everything, right? They can't just be showing us champions left and right. But I was like listening to this podcast, and they said like they can't just be working like all on when they showed Alawi. This was back when they showed Alawi, so we didn't have Braum yet, right? It was like when they showed Alawi, it was like they can't just be working on one champion like at a time, right? Or something like they can't just be working on a new map like these models and then allow, you know what I mean? And not that I'm like bashing them or anything, and like I understand game development is hard, alright? I'm not trying to like just swipe it away or anything. But back to the main point, I just don't believe that this is gonna like come out. Like, it'd be a surprise if it was early next year, shoot, because this is like a game that's everyone's gonna play. It's gonna appeal to the casuals, it's gonna appeal to the competitives, people, and oh my gosh, the gameplay is so addicting, man. Like, you just play with your friend online. Now, the thing is, I don't have a friend that's in Alpha Lab, unfortunately, so all my matches are like by myself. Speaking of all my matches, I'm just gonna reuse the footage I had from my last video. So there you go. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a partner, unfortunately, but I can't wait till I get one. Like my friend said, he's down when it fully releases, and he's a fighting game player, and I can't wait to play this game, honestly. Like, and the fact that you control your character in duos, I've heard, is that like, you control your assist, but the point controls the tag, you know what I mean? The person that's on screen, like fighting at the moment. But anywho, let me just get on to my main points. Okay, with this Alpha Lab, I have no real problems. Well, except for most of my matches, as you saw. Not most of them, because like I said, I cut out the matches that are like lagging or whatever, because I want me to have a good time. I want all of you to have a good time watching me, not just struggling against the lag or whatever. But yeah, I can't really like blame the developers or whatever, because it's literally alpha. It's not even in the beta, it's in the alpha. So can't really say like, oh, I don't have any hopes for the netcode or whatever, because when I had good matches, netcodes were awesome, alright? Netcode was awesome. Like I had no complaints when when you see up top, you see my name, and I had like double digits MS instead of the 100 MS. Matches were awesome, And I think that was a me problem, because I had my FPS capped. I just messed with my settings, and I just uncapped it. I don't know why they were capped, but I uncapped it. And like that last video, I just kept getting good matches after good matches. So maybe that's the solution. I just needed to uncap it. Whatever though. Next point. Well, no. Let me stay on that. Like I said, if anyone is being idiotic and saying like, oh, the netcode's pretty crap or whatever, I'm pretty sure it's literally in the alpha, bro. We can't just like, I'm not trying to like glaze the developers or whatever, but it's literally in the alpha, so let's just chill out. So I don't blame it, right, if it has netcode problems. Anyway, on to my next point. I really hope, I know that was a casual lobby, but I really hope there is just a search system like Tekken, because, and the thing is, we don't even have to be an online practice, even though that would be pretty cool. You know, every fighting game has that nowadays. Can we just search for a thing instead of being in a lobby? Like I said, I know it's an alpha. I know it's a work in progress, but I'm just giving my thoughts out. So if they said it, good deal. Like, I'm not wrong, you're not wrong, I'm not right, you're not right. I'm just saying. And then also, speaking of like online matchmaking, I really wonder how ranking is gonna work, like, and skill-based matchmaking. I'm talking about like when you do ranked match, right? And by the way, I'm saying like when the game comes out, not when not in the alpha right now. But when you do ranked, or like when the game comes out, how are they gonna rank you with your duo? Like, is it gonna be like Brawlhalla? I heard Brawlhalla just ranks you with that person. Which, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, just copy that. Just rank it with the person. And then when you try a new person, you have to, you know, rank all back up. You start at newbies, right? That'd be cool. Just rank it with the person. That'd be fun. I can't think of any other way because it'd be stupid if, like, I'm facing a bronze and a diamond, and then the bronze automatically becomes a diamond because he beats me. Like, let's say I'm on platinum or whatever. Wait. Okay, like I said, I don't play League. I'm not interested in playing League. The gameplay doesn't appeal to me. Not that I'm, like, saying it, like, trash or whatever. I'm just saying it doesn't appeal to me. And I don't know what is higher, platinum or diamond. I'm assuming diamond is higher than platinum, right? I'm just gonna assume. Let's say I'm diamond and I face a duo that is literally like bronze and platinum. So if they beat me, does that mean that bronze automatically goes up to at least platinum? That'd be stupid. I'm saying. But well, I just pray they do the Brawlhalla thing. You know, just it ranks you with that duo. So everyone, like, let's say if I work with my first friend, we start off both at team bronze. Like, our team is bronze, so we face bronze players, and then we go all the way up to diamond. Right, we're good. Then with my second friend, I just start all over, and it doesn't matter. I'll be honest, that's the way you should do it, like that. And oh my, I said it in my video, but it's probably too late. I expect this in kind of like season 5 or whatever. In the next 3 years, the game comes out, they could do this. Because it'd probably be a lot of work, right? Can we just have motion controls, bro? Dude, I can't... No, I can play with motionless controls, right? I mean, look at my videos, right? But, oh my gosh, it is so difficult, man. My years of fighting game experience is being botched because of this game. Just saying, nah, Lamau. Just press it forward. And you know, like, to any other casual, that's like, oh, I just press forward or whatever. But to me, it's like, oh my gosh, what are my moves again? You know? But, yeah, I wouldn't mind if they said, like, okay, you can set your attacks to this. You know, I don't know, man. It's just me. That's what I wish it would do. Yeah, well, I don't believe they would have enough to, enough resources, and they should not prioritize doing this. They should. I want this game out already, bro. And of course, take your time. Like, please take your time. We're living in an era where games are taking like 4 to 7 years to make, and then they still suck or whatever, and the company loses, or the game is a success, but because the company didn't make that much money, we're still gonna lay some people off. But anyway, let me move on from the, you know, decline of the video game industry into another topic, and that topic being, drumroll please. I did the drum roll, but I don't know if my mic caught it. So if it did, congratulations, those were those little thumps. But if it didn't, just do it for me. Thank you very much in advance. My wish list for the game or whatever. It's nothing too crazy. I think I already did. I just spoiled one of them, which was, you know, maybe in the future could we have some motion controls? Like, one idea that I had, like, how about we choose what motion it is? Like, for example, why would it matter if we can... Actually, wait, no, I just thought that actually might be broken if we could choose our motion controls. I just thought of that actually could be stupid. So, you know what, they can choose our motion controls, sure, but if one's like idiotic motion to do, we can, you know, tell them please change it to another one. So yeah, developers, just in the future, could you add motion controls like I don't know, could we have a classic mode instead of a modern mode? You know, for people who play Street Fighter, you understand But anyway, my other wish list is basically 3 heroes, right? 3 champions. Now keep in mind, I don't play League. I don't know how it would translate, but I heard that they have done a good job at translating League into a fighting game. You know, the people that are actually in the game. And I'm actually looking at the wiki page right now. One of my first suggestions is a hero called Briar. She is like, I guess, a blood goblin or whatever. And she was made in this lab or whatever. Yeah, she was made in this lab by this guy named Swan, I think. What was his name? I don't know. His guy starts with an S or whatever. He's part of the Noxians or whatever. Like, I think he's a big bad or whatever, man. How many times have I saying whatever? Anywho, she's basically all about blood. And her, like, cinematic, you should see it, is very, very well done. And I actually do like her character. I mean, it's not that deep, right? It's not that deep. I'm gonna say it right now, it's not that deep, but I'm interested to see where it goes. I don't think they've done anything with her since, like, I don't think they've done anything with her since she came out, but I'm interested to see, like, where it would go. Like, the thing is, all I know is that she was a failed experiment or whatever. She was locked up, right? And for all these years or whatever that she was locked up, she did not want to be a psychopath, essentially. And through, like, I guess hard work and the freaking blood golem spirit, she learned to be kind of normal. Now here's why I say kind of normal, because you just saw that, you know, image that I put up of her going crazy. Yeah, that was, like, I think that was her before she's decided to become, like, kind of normal. And oh my gosh, you can see it in her personality too, like in the quotes she has. And the voice actress does an amazing job. She reminds me a lot of Cagliostro's voice actor, how they can just, like, switch on and off, like snap like that, switch on and off, the, like, dual personalities or whatever.
You fight so differently, Scion. You're like, ugh, and I'm like, nom, 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 nom. You know? Talon, is this a brand new super secret murder mission? Hey, Talon, what's the point of sneaking up on your target if they're gonna die either way? No blood for you, Scion! I don't like you, Scion! Ooh, Talon, show me your blades! Not sharp enough, Talon! Let's compare fangs, Vlad! You smile in fear, Vlad! Yes! New toothpicks! How the blood is mine! You're nervous. Is it the pillory? I can take it off. Pray! We can... Oh, sorry. Old habit. Hi. See these wax seals on my belt? Yeah, I earned all of them. Hi! Is this the part where we break legs? We don't have to fight. You could just share your blood.
And I thought she'd be really, really unique because, I'm gonna be honest, she fights in a pillory, which is crazy. And she's, like, giving herself a handicap or whatever. And like I said, I'm just doing the top of my head or whatever. If it doesn't, like, work like that in League, I'm actually on the League website right now, and I'm just looking at the abilities. So we have a head rush, which she just leaps to the target, but it seems like she can be, that could be an overhead by the way the icon looks. Oh wait, I forgot to mention this. I forgot to mention this, gosh dang it, in the first video. There's been a leak, and don't worry, it's not any characters or whatever. It's a hint at new characters, but it's like, every character in this game has an archetype, right? Darius is a striker, and Echo is an all-rounder. There's been a leak that there's some more characters coming, right? With these types, but I'm gonna be honest, I think at least one of them has to be left out. We have, like, an assist, we have a trap, we have a, oh god, we have a zoner. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, I hate chip death, because I bet that zoner is gonna be all the way across the screen, and I'm gonna die. And I really, really hate that freaking take on chip death. Like, oh, just don't put yourself in a situation where you could like die from blocking. It's like, what? It's a fighting game. It's a fighting game. Like, worse yet, a versus game. Not that I'm saying versus games are worse. All right. When it's a versus game, you are gonna be in a block string, dog. You are going to block at some point. It doesn't matter who you are going to block. And you're telling me I could die from that? Man, see, this is why I don't like chip death. I love chip damage. Like I said, I love chip damage because, you know, turtling, you know, that strategy is just gone or whatever. That's why my favorite example of quote-unquote chip death is Tekken 8. You could literally whittle all the enemies' health down with chip damage, but it just requires that one mix-up, like overhead or low, like mid or low, to like kill them. It requires one mix-up, right? That's my idea for it. But anyway, we have a zoner, and I can't wait until they come out so I can just cry myself to sleep, getting zoned out and dying. Gosh, I'm sorry. If you're a zoner main, we're not friends. We will never ever be friends. Anywho, like, why did I just say why 3 times? Why I mentioned that is because I was gonna try to assign the archetypes to them. I'm gonna be honest, Briar could probably be technical or another all-rounder, right? And the reason why I put technical is she has this ability called Blood Frenzy. Now, Josh, what is that, you ask? Well, Blood Frenzy is basically a frenzy of blood where she's feeding for your blood. Now, what makes this special in League is that you are not controlling her. I repeat that, they take away your controls and she goes to the nearest enemy and just starts wailing on them. You cannot control her at any point. And it's also that picture I showed you, where you know, she has her tongue out and everything. That's not how she normally looks. I'm pretty sure I played that video with her quotes and how she normally looks. And also that attack where she just gets up on the ground or whatever and kicks you because she has the pillory. That's kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that's why I thought it could be technical, because let's see, how would we work this into the game? I'm being honest, I would make it, because there's so many ways you could like implement her Blood Frenzy, is make it a install, right? Because you get meter kind of fast in this game, like, yeah, kind of fast. So it costs 1 meter, doesn't matter. Let's say you cannot tag out, right? Your partner can still assist, right? But you cannot tag out. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know, because I was saying like maybe we can turn her into an AI, right? Like turn you into an AI, right? And you cannot control Briar. She will do all these mix-up stuff, and it would be a high level AI, right? But the thing is, that might destroy casuals because, you know, it's a high level AI and stuff. And competitive people, like, it's probably a bad idea, right? It's probably a bad idea. So I'd say make it into one of her special moves. Like, it's a stack you could get, right? Upon hitting an enemy with a certain attack. And then all 3, she starts Blood Frenzy. And let's just say it gives her extra damage and more movement speed and probably an air dash, maybe? And yeah, it makes her faster and do more damage. That'd be cool. But I would just try to implement the thing where you cannot control her. So, adding on to my last idea, which just gives her attack and bonus movement speed, when you tag her out, there's always a chance where she will just tag herself back in during the duration. It does not matter what you do, she'll just tag herself back in, like she'll push your character aside. And I'd say they calculate that every 5 seconds. You could like even it out, because it wouldn't just be 1 second, is she gonna do it, 1 second, is she gonna do it? But like a timer or whatever, like, is she gonna do it, like tag you out with it? Like, sure, this will mess up people's like combos or whatever, and your duo partner, you might as well will be non-existent. No one's gonna do it with you. But she'd be fun, so funny to play, bro. We need more funny characters in fighting games and stuff. Now, as for an ultimate, I don't know, maybe copy the thing from a cinematic trailer where she just slices the opponent like several times and then they just, I don't know, fall over or whatever. They can make up something with that. They did it with Alawi and Darius, and Darius, all Darius is he hits you a bunch of times and then slams down his axe. But guess what? It looks so cool. So her having just a thing where she just slashes you for her ultimate or whatever, her, you know, it's alright. So, and for a projectile, let's give her, since she's an all-arounder, let's give her that thing I'm looking at right here, where she'll just kick her pillar's hemolith. Yeah, I guess so. I think it's that gem it's that gem in the middle of her pillory, that red thing. She'll just kick it forward. So we already have an overhead, a blood frenzy, and a projectile. And I'll be honest, I think that's it right there for Briar. That'd be really, really cool if they added her in. That's just a me thing, like I said. That is just a me thing. So, and the thing is, I know these guys are never gonna make it in. I'll be honest. Out of the 3 characters I have today, I only think that 1 character is getting in. Like, as DLC or base roster. No, not even base roster. I'm gonna be honest. I'm confident that he's gonna make it in DLC. Speaking of which, are they gonna make DLC paid or is it free? I really hope they answer us on that. On to Pantheon. This is a hero, obviously, I wanted. When I saw this guy was exuding such Leonidas energy, dog, he seems so fun to play. Well, so fun to look at. Like I said, I'm not a fan of League's gameplay style. I looked at his things and he seems like to be another all-rounder. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. He seems to be another all-rounder because I'm looking at it, his first ability is like Comet Spear and he hurls his spear at the target, whatever, but if you release the ability within 3.5 seconds, it causes him to instead thrust it. That could just, I don't know, be, you know, a projectile throw. Maybe they could rework it into that, like where if you hold it, and then, you know, at the perfect time, he thrusts it, maybe it gives mad plus frames, because it's a perfect. That'd be cool. Then we have Shield Vault, where he leaps in the front of the target enemy's location. Okay, so it's obviously just a thing where he jumps in the air and bashes you with the shield. So, yeah, it's easy, just do that. Then there's a one that it's easy. I don't think any person in this has it, but I bet someone's gonna have a multi-hitting attack. And this is Aegis Assault, where Pantheon just hides behind his shield, you know, like a true Spartan. And he consecutively does like strikes in front of him with the spear, like right. He just hides behind the spear. He hides behind the shield, just wails on you with this spear. So, and I don't think we have like a multi-hitting attack yet. Well, yet, because we don't even have all the base roster. I'm saying this like the game is already out, which is crazy. I'm pretty sure we could just have one character with a multi-hitting attack. Grand Starfall is his ultimate, where I think he leaves the battlefield for a moment, then he throws a spear. To be honest, that could be a level 3, because not every level 3 has to be, and by the way, when I say level 3, I mean ultimate. I know they're level 2s, they don't cost 3 bars. I'm so used to playing fighters, my bad. Even though I haven't played that game since months ago with my friend. Yeah, I was thinking maybe this could one just lacking a cinematic or whatever, because it reminds me a lot of Arc System Works Supers, the Guilty Gear Strive game Supers, where you see all this crazy animation or whatever, but all they do is like hit the opponent, they don't go into a cinematic, right? They do all this. Not that I'm bashing the animation. The animation in that game is beautiful. Now, that being said, it's not a game for me. I don't like the gameplay style of it, but I still think it's beautiful, and I still watch the tournaments on it. It seems kind of cool. But I love the way they do supers. They just animate it and stuff, and they don't have to go into this like cinematic super when you hit the opponent. So maybe that could be it, where he just like does a crazy cinematic, right? And then it's just a spear throw. It could be multiple hits. It could be one, because it's the impact. Imagine he hits you, like, and then it passes you, right? And then the wind comes and stuff like that, and covers the whole screen. That'd be cool. Anywho, the real reason I wanted it is because obviously he excludes, like, oh my gosh, he looks so cool. And his voice lines, oh my gosh. Dude, whoever does, they get so many good voice actors in League, bro. It is insane.
Aatrox has slaughtered gods, but now he faces a man. Stand up. Face me again. Keep fighting! I will remember your name and shout it to the heavens. Between each beat of my heart, I strike. Stand back up and never be defeated. The god died. The man lives. I will fall at least one more time. I will not surrender. I fight until the blood takes the spear from my grasp, until I can only crawl. And even then, you will not defeat me. Even then, I will spit in your face. We are privileged to breathe, to taste the air. It is the last gasp of all who have died before us. After every defeat, I ran around the mountain until even shame could not keep up. Heavier than my spear is the weight of only one life. When I look to the mountain's peak, in my mind, I have already fallen, and so I climb.
I just need this guy in the game, bro. He seems so cool. But like I said one of my characters will make it in the league at one point. That I believe will make it in league. And you may be shocked, it is not Pantheon or Briar. Now, what is the hero that I'm suggesting that might come out? That I think has the highest chance of coming out? Well, it's Fiddlesticks. Yeah, it is, you may be thinking, like, who the heck is this Scarecrow ripoff guy? But in the lore, this guy is, like, I think one of the most dangerous beings alive, and I think about something, if he gets these keys or whatever, he will just destroy the world. I think that's the thing. He just destroys the world, which is like crazy. I have no idea how this guy plays. I've not looked at gameplay of him, but I'll be honest, I think this could be our trap character. Now, looking at his kit, he can summon another scarecrows, like, around him. Imagine he can, like, in 2xKO, he can tell these scarecrows to do something when they come close, or he could tell those scarecrows to do something anyway. Like, imagine if he has one scarecrow near him that protects him, and if the enemy come close, it's just a little smack, right? Then they go away, not to be broken, right? And imagine he has another scarecrow that, let's say he's using a combo, and he sets up the scarecrow for, like, something like, hey, when I do this, you hit him, right? I think that could be useful. I'm seeing Bountiful Harvest, one of his skills is a tether, and you already know, just rip off a Bakken. Rip off a Bakken from Guilty Gear. She has that ability where she could just doesn't care about the corner. She could just do corner combos on you, kind of, like, because you're tethered to her, right? You won't go anywhere, you won't go to the right side of the screen, to the other side of the screen, no matter what I do to you, because we're tethered. So yeah, I'm saying just, and the thing is, it says he heals off of it, kind of. So it could be broken. Like, I'm fine with it not healing, like, if you do damage to the opponent. Not the tether itself, like him physically. And so I'm fine with it, but just copy off of Bakken, where he just tethers himself to the enemy. And then we have Reap, where he just slashes the opponent with his scythe. So, okay, that could be like another thing, because I'm pretty sure Darius just has a slash. I know it's kind of a semi-reca, because you just press one more button, you get one more input, but you could just, like, slash or whatever. That's just a simple slash. Then we have Crowstorm, which I think is his ultimate, and it just says he channels for 1.5 seconds, blinks to the target location, so a teleport, then a murder of crows flying wildly around it for 5 seconds. He literally he channels a magic spell. He chooses where he teleports. A murder of crows is there, and if enemies are there, they take damage every 0.25 seconds, and then he teleports. Okay, that's... You know what? Sure, why not? His ultimate could be that, because maybe his ultimate doesn't have to be a cinematic thing. It can be. Don't get me wrong, they can make something up. I was thinking that because this guy, like, is going off of your fear or whatever, how about when he hits you, the screen turns to black, the enemy looks around, right? And then You could. The thing is to save on like budget, whatever. I was gonna suggest, because the first thing I was gonna suggest is like put the thing into the champion's mind what they're most afraid of, whatever. But we should not do that. Maybe we should save the budget for a free-to-play game. I would just suggest the voice actor to just list what that character is scared of. Like just say it, and then Fiddlesticks is right behind them. Then as soon as they turn around, everything turns to darkness, and it's like Akuma's raging demon. Where there's multiple hits in the dark, then it undarkens with the character on the ground or whatever. That'd be cool for Cinematic Level 3, but how about for this Crow Storm? I say make it like Rom in Killer Instinct, where crows surround the screen or whatever. And you could make it a mix-up, but the thing is that'd be a waste. That'd be such a waste of a level ultimate or whatever. So I'm fine if they do the ultimate I suggested where you just hit them and it goes dark, or Crow Storm, make it like it drains their like super every 0.25 seconds or whatever. That'd be fine. And oh my gosh, his voice line, his voice lines. Oh my gosh, he sounds so terrifying.
Evelyn, Karen, brother, please don't hate me. Jinx, all your fault, all your fault. Greyman, little light. Sarah, Nocturne. Guilty, guilty, guilty. Stars. Raum. Venice. Don't hurt her. Tom Kent. Vane. Give us a smile. Brother. How could you betray us? It's hunting us. It knows what we're afraid of. Annie, don't let go. I don't need for Demacia. Everybody panic! Lamb, tell me a story. Little light, little light. Hide, Sarah, hide! Nightmares. Lump, I'll save you. The Scarecrow took them all. Nobody left but me. What is broken can be reforged. Stars, hear me. Secrets, share and share alike. Addiction. The dark should fear me. Follow the wind. They haven't come back from the fields. It's been 3 days. I'm coming to help. Where are you? I can't see you. I can't see you. Fiddlesticks is just a fable, a story to scare children. It moves around at night. There's something in the field. Is someone there? I'm lost. Won't anybody help me? Come closer, closer. It's in the house. It's alive. Don't leave me. Please, no. Demon. What's The Scarecrow! It's real! Keep running! Save me! No, no! It's here! Help me! Fear!
And also, the reason why I picked him, I think the developers kind of agree. I have no basis off of this, but I just feel it, right? I think they agree that we need to have a weird character in here, right? A weird character like Thorgy Arcade is here, says on his builder rosters. You can't just have like all straight-laced characters like, oh, you saw that coming, right? We need to have a character go. It's people saying, why is that character in here? That's so weird, right? That's a weird character to have. And this guy, his name is not scary, but his lore, he's like, oh, he might be Satan or whatever, trying to end the world. And speaking of which, this is just me, right? Why I want him in the game is we have like at least no modern fighting games to my knowledge, where we always had to have humanoid characters. And to be fair, yes, it's like the black haircut with the dreads or whatever. Like, the thing is, I understand why they keep using that haircut. You know, my dad was like talking to me and said, yeah, from a technical standpoint, the reason why they still use that haircut is because it's easier technical wise to code in or whatever. And just like humanoids, it's easier to code a human, right? It's that easy. Why waste time on a monster and stuff when we have to figure out the hitboxes or whatever? So the thing is, I was gonna suggest like maybe the Scorpion guy from League or whatever, but I said, how about this guy? He's kind of humanoid, right? But he's still a monster and stuff. And how many humans are we gonna have in League, right? In 2XKO, are they gonna be comprised of all humans? That's what I want to ask the developers. Are we just gonna have all humans or whatever when most? No, not most of the leagues. But I tell you what I would have said, because like I said, I don't play League. When some of the league's roster are monsters or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is gonna be our first monster character. He's not a human, and I know that Ari is like a different species or whatever, but whatever. It's a fox girl. It's a human with ears. I don't know the lore, but it's a human with ears. I'm talking about something otherworldly or whatever. A fox girl is not otherworldly. Any woman in this world could like imitate or whatever. And his voice, like I said, his voice lines, the lore about that is, if you're wondering why he's not talking plainly, kind of like, oh, let me taste your fear or whatever, I'm pretty sure to his victims or whatever, he tries to appeal to their fear or whatever. He never talks weirdly. Like in his dialogue and stuff, you can always hear he's talking about past victims, like, oh, I'm so scared or whatever. I don't think he can talk plainly, and that'd be so cool to see in game. It'd be so cool. But anyway, that's all I wanted to talk about. What I want for League or whatever, the 3 champions. Which Fiddlesticks, I'm be honest, like I said, I think he's gonna be DLC. It might be in a Halloween season. That'd be cool. This is the only one I see making it in. I don't see Briar or Pantheon making it in. Well, Pantheon, I'm gonna be honest, like maybe, but there are too many other famous League characters to make it in. Like, first of all, you have to have Vi and Caitlyn, because we already know everyone. I hate to burst your bubble in case you didn't know, but Jinx is coming. Everyone already knows it. There's been concept art, gameplay, so we already know this Jinx, right? But I'm gonna be honest, let me add that into the we already know pile. We already know that Vi and Caitlyn is gonna come in this game. We already know. Arcane was a massive success. I have not watched the show. I don't know why I haven't. I heard from everyone that it is amazing. The dialogue is amazing. The storytelling is like top tier or whatever. I heard, man, I just really need to get in that show. But anyway, like I said, Vi and Caitlyn are confirmed. Now, I don't know if they're going to be in base roster. I'm going to be honest. I do not know that. But if I had to bet, maybe. Because I don't... I maybe... What I meant by maybe is maybe DLC. Because I don't know if they're going to be base roster. Because I'm pretty sure they were thinking of Project L way before Arcane came out. And 2XKO way... Like I said, way before like Arcane came out. So I don't know if they're base roster. But then again, they might change because, the corpos said like, hey... like slave worker video game employees, yeah, we're just working on the base roster 2XKO. Yeah, change that to Vi and Caitlyn. The other two could be DLC, just whatever. You know what I mean? So we already know they're coming into this game. But like I said about Fiddlesticks, I think he has a chance. And I really do hope he comes in. I hope Pantheon comes in too. That'd be really cool. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. I'll see you later. If you liked the video, make sure to like and sub. See ya.